Hi Kiki Runners, down here from the Tabo concept here. It's not gonna be trying to do this anyways. Welcome back to Row Sandbox, and it's not the official Row video because due to the frames per second was even gotten more worse, including for my computer performance was actually even more bad as well. So, as I'm gonna be trying to start as well, as before I'm gonna be trying to do this as well, we have the new menu page and this selection as well. If you're gonna be trying to choose for the servers, but I really can't do this as well instead of to do this as well. So, as we're gonna be trying to click on servers, it randomly teleports to anything else. And like I say, we're gonna be chosen for the servers as well, and that must be actually gonna be going for around here, and it's actually New Jersey Railroad, not anything as well. So making the map like the first wanted map as well. So as I scroll down really hard as we can, I'm unable to scroll down. B&O Unlimited Frictional game as well. So I can't go down for just a little bit for way that easier as well. We have a Japanese railroad and anything else possibly that we're gonna be trying to do this as well. So by today's video, should I drive trains for low power usage as well? So I'm not sure, how did I just try to do this? Can I drive trains with bad performance on it? And here is for some sort of a new wallpaper as we're gonna be trying to, here we go, as we're doing it. So we're gonna be trying to do this to find out what is not gonna be meant to do this as well. But as you can see here, we already have for the new Siemens charger. This is a Siemens charger. As you already seen this train, it was actually for some sort of a better way to do this, because nothing more times better than a CC300. So this is actually made in Germany as well, or not even, rather to be created in the United States or some sort of United States as well. So we have a weather and time you can do for whatever you try to do this as well, because not is actually going to be doing for lightning, atmosphere, color decay, or looks like anything it goes. So weather is actually always none instead of going for cycle. So we're going to be trying to choose rain, lightning strikes, and winter storms as well. You can do morning, day, sunset, and midnight. And what absolutely try to do this, what anything to do this as well, or just try to do for its cycle or weather system is actually completely activated. So I'm not going to be using for such as weather conditions, or you're just going to be trying to close that as well. So you just actually try to show weather and lightning menu, or lighting menu as well. So I cannot believe to do this as well. So first thing we have for a bunch of rolling stock, as we're going to be loaded a few images as we're going to be trying to search for something new as well. Let's go for the Amtrak as well, and we probably very sure that isn't going to be going for around here. So as I get to say Amtrak as well, there must be some sort of like anything changes as well, not new things as well. For next is NYC, which is absolutely intended to be for some sort of funny NS as well. So Norfolk Southern as well, that I just completely gonna be going for around for international as well. So next thing is BNSF, as we got all ready to do this as well. So next is LNER as well. So I'm probably not sure that we're going to be completely loaded in a few times. And once all the rolling stock and diesel, steam, and electric locomotives have finally loaded with a lot of images that way too much like those new diesel locomotives, like themselves, including the Siemens Charger locomotives, as we came so far. But actually, for one of the almost final ones should be able to be added for this time as well, because no narrow things, including narrow gauge steam and diesel locomotives, but eventually we almost have a lot of the steam engines. And finally, this is where of the last of them that should where to add it from, and the electric engines no longer able to be founded over here to edit for some new things as well. For such as game passes, that is absolutely being newly things as well, including for so many expansion packs as well, or many heritages locomotives as well, for the ES44AC, SD70ACE, and the heritage units as we got over here. There's never for special engines for around here, and we got a whole new dummy units as well. So we're gonna be loaded out for the community maps instead of community maps as well. So we have everything around here for just empty save, top speed test route, commuter line for custom like these things, jelly forest, wilderness, or Jelly Bug Forest, Dragon's Valley, the city of Townsville, Locomotive Showcase, and Narrow Gauge Railway. And I'm pretty sure this isn't going to be going for very much. So let's load around for the commuter line as well. So I'm not going to be going for clear plot before loading. So I should be able to keep itself for just only one thing, but unable to be clear for sure. And there must be new options or warnings that never able to be causing you out. So where did I just gonna be trying to spawn? A CalTrain or something? Let's go for the B unit. So I'm not sure this is gonna be going for B units as well. So the CalTrain is gonna be kind for some sort of a B unit as well, or between Metra as well, so I'll be added for just as well. So I'm pretty sure that we're going to be going to added 5, 6, or 7, or anything it goes. So a little bit as 1, 2. Ooh, this is not going to be going for making itself for one thing. I'm going to be trying to couple a little bit as possible, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and make sure this is not an accident that we came from. So that's 3, and that's 4, and finally that should be 5. It's gonna be going for very little bit quickly for just easily as well, as you need 1 locomotive and for some sort of a B unit as well. So this is not going to be trying to do this as B unit as well. I need for some sort of a dummy unit. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear, this is pretty long as well. So we're going to be choosing the locomotives, dummy units, as we got over here. But this train horn isn't pretty fixed, so that I'm not going to be going for around here. If I just spell for the 921, which should be the B and R, so I cannot believe this isn't going to be going for very just one right thing. So where should be able to spawn again? It does really quickly appeared, And we're almost ready. And we just got over here for just one thing. So we needed to use a locomotive. And because it's also recently always down for just a little bit for much as well. I'm pretty sensed that I just got the wrong train. Or not. And I should be able to find a little bit as well. So there it is. And we place it over here as a train goes pretty loud by. So I might get the delete the locomotive or something. Filter all buildings. Trains. And so I cannot believe that should be able to be deleting or something. So I'm using a smart train delete tool, and it does not actually work. Wait, it does actually work. We renamed this loco. That is not going to be going for array as well. I just put for so much a little bit for express train. So I'm not actually becoming for a little bit for just as well. So I might gonna be delete 2 cars that I should be able to get rid of them for just one time. So I might gonna be on a hurry until that this train will be absolutely gonna be reaching for its destination. And let's be not sure that isn't going to get for so much quicker as possible. So let's gonna be choosing for the smart train delete tool as we're ready to go to complete like where it all the way restarts. We try to scroll a little bit for 1 as well. Hit to 0 notch as well. We hit the cars as well, but the bad data follows from not over here. So we will try to hit all over to the way as well. And so it's gonna be completely coupled away for just a little bit for one time. It's already coupled and it's gonna be ready to go. How many cars we have? We got 6 or 5 cars, which is probably not good or ever with something like it else. I renamed to the train number 929, unless it won't be able to go for very much. So once I just made this train long enough, it will be about to get for a little bit, a few minutes before we're gonna be about to start. So I roll it about for these things as well. I'm a poor computer mage as well. Well, with an awful filming as well. Because unfortunately, my monitor is finally awful and it's becoming so old to do this as well. I think this is gonna be going for my bad news to my computer's performance and the quality itself. The quality is going to get itself more better than ever, and I'm not sure the computer's graphics won't go down so worse that unfortunately this computer is going to be retired soon after July, and before that it won't be going to last long until this computer finally fails itself to start up again, which means the computer is going to be retired for just somewhere else. Unfortunately, I lost my mind that I just completely refused to save it all for around itself, and unable to save money because we don't have any budget for having a new computer and anything around for this stuff. It was just a curseful and idiotic accident as well as hell that everybody doesn't going to be trying to do this as well. So anyways, let's head all the way to point A from point A to point B as well. So let's get a B try to say all aboard to do this as well. You try to hear for still hearing this horn for just like I say, but it's not going to be going for work. So it does pretty exactly how it can be about for working as well. As we're hearing for just far, it still works, thank goodness. So let's hit around for 50% around for throttle. The train moves along. So it's going to be about for running against for a little bit low. It runs definitely fast. And I'm pretty sure this train is going to be run on time. And it's not being perfect at all. So I might going to be better choosing for some sort of like these weakness as well. So full throttle. As we're going to be headed all the way out here. There is more rails over here that we just loaded out. Because the first thing for at least for the March 20 or March 30, we might actually decrease the volume into lowest or decrease the graphics into the lowest graphics ever. So it won't able to run smooth anymore. Because it was completely bad at all. So I might gonna be going to try to use a free camera itself, but it runs very not good as well. As you can see the train, hopefully the train has completely derailed. And will not think the train is gonna be literally coming fast as well. And it's not gonna be going for very quick at all. But we'll hear the train is coming very fast. Is only way over here. So we'll be around to arrive at the station. So is the switchers are working properly? It's not that good. It's good, but looks like the train is going to slow down to 50% per throttle. 45% per throttle, and I really think the train has already arrived, unless it's gonna be make it onto the stop over here for just one thing, of course. So I'll make sure everything is gonna be going for around for one safety reason thing as well. So, and finally the train should be stopped over here. And it's completely arrived on time. And are not going to be going to miss out for just all ready to do this. The train horns are still working, and this bad performance. I think this is actually completely as well. And we have finally completed for this one success for one more time before I'll end of this video. So don't forget the game is linked in the description down below, so you will be recorded by your running computers all safe as you're gonna be trying to give a thumbs up of this game. But unfortunately, except of this video, because of this video is not the part of the row scale videos as well. Thanks for watching and for all your support. This is gonna be Turbo Concept is signing off. And I'll be talking to you mini lads and rail fanners all later throughout for its next time.